my channel. I'm Banket Gratitude. If you're just seeing me for the first time, you're welcome. Sit back, click on that button, subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I have video for you. Like, you're gonna enjoy this channel. All right, guys, today I'm gonna be showing you on how I actually transform into this. My face is kind of having this dark spot and pimples. I can't really fathom what actually caused it, because of recent it's just reacting, and I think very soon it's vanished because this is not its face. Okay, let us get started. Hey loves, so I'm gonna be showing you on how I transform from this to this, and we're gonna be doing it together. I'll be showing you the step by step and the material, the kits I used and the likes. So let's do this together. Guys, the first thing is I'll be using this primer. Yeah. Rub it. I'll just go ahead and apply my foundation. I'll be using two different foundation together. Yeah, I'll be mixing it Tara with Jordana mix. So I'll be mixing this both together. This is color 507 and this is color 3. So I'm going to be mixing these two together to achieve what I actually want. So I'll be doing the mixing right now. So afterward, I'm going to be using these two concealer. That's green tea and exclusive. I'm going to be using these two concealer. So I'll be applying this first. Then side two. So then I'll go on and blend in my concealer. I'm gonna be using this now. Yeah, and I would be going with this I'll be going with this color. So I'll be applying a lighter shade. So this was the one I used first, so I'll be applying a lighter shade to some area. So I'm okay with this shade I have right now. Then I'll go ahead now and use a setting powder. Only Beauty as a setting powder I'll be using. I really like this Only Beauty product. It's good and so smooth, and actually bring out the beauty of the highlighting. Yeah. So I'll just leave a little portion on the surface of the highlighting so that by the time I will be through with the eyeshadow, it will be easy for me to dust the particles on my face away. So that is what I'll be doing now. Now the next thing is the eyebrow. So I'll draw the eyebrow, but before I draw it, I will also set it. I'll be setting the brows before then I'll also set it with this brush. You can see I'll set it with this brush. So I think we're very familiar to this pencil, to this, but I'll prefer this. I prefer this particular pencil. So I'll be using this shade, this particular shade, for the down parts. So at the upper part, I'll be using the shade that is like I'll be using this shade as the color of the foundation I use is almost like the color, so that is what I'll be using for the upper parts. So the next thing is my eyeshadow. So I'll just go ahead and apply eyeshadow concealer, this white. So just go ahead and apply it. Then since I'm going with something natural, I want to use something so natural, so I'll be going with this is the eyeshadow I'm using. That's Girl. Yeah, Who's That Girl? Who's That Girl? That's the product I'm using. So I'll just go ahead and use I'll be using this shade first. This shade, I'm gonna be using this shade. So then I'll go ahead and use this shade. This shade. Then I'll just go ahead and use this darker shade. Yes, to give it kind of smoky, to make it look kind of smoky. Okay, so I'll be using this concealer again on this part that I'm adding shimmer to. So for the shimmer, I would be using this. So I'll be using this pearl. It's kind of whitish. Okay, this color here. So this is what I'll just use to line my shadow. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and apply everything I applied here to this side. Okay. So I just go ahead now and make use of my mascara, and I actually put liner at the corner of the eye to just shape it kind of. I just love the shape. So I'll just go ahead and apply my mascara just to clean the dusted eyeshadow on the lashes. Just trying to dust the. Then I'll also be using this brush to blend out the lashes, like to stretch it out. Okay then, so I'm through with the eyeshadow, so I'm going straight to contour. So now I want to contour my nose and my cheek. So I'll be using the darker shade for the cheek while I use the kind of lighter shade for the nose. So let me just apply it. So this nose contour, I've actually made a video on this nose contour before, so that is why I just go ahead and do it. So I'm just gonna blend it to kind of blend it out, kind of. Then I'll go ahead and do the cheek contour. So I'll be using the darker shade for the cheek. So I'm using the darker shade for the cheek. Just apply it kind of a little bit because I don't want it to be too deep. So I'll apply it to the side. Hope you can see what I'm doing because I don't want it to be too deep. So I don't want it to be too dark. That is why I'm actually using very minute quantity. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and blend it up. Make sure you do proper connecting. There is this shape it will give you after blending it. There is this shape it's gonna give you like kind of this coffee look. Like, don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Go ahead and apply this dark coffee, this dark coke on it. Contour a bit, just very little portion on it. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and apply a finishing powder. So I'm still using the same palette with my finishing powder. I'll be using this toffee. So afterward, I'll be using blush. You see, blush is actually my turn on. It's my turn on. Then just apply it a little bit on the cheek bone. Okay, so afterward I'll be applying my bronzer. So the bronzer I'm using is called My Color. I'll be using My Color. as the bronzer. Is very sharp, very sharp, so I'll be using very little portion because I don't want it to be too flashy, so that is why I'm using very little portion. I think I should add more. Then to my jaw. Then to my forehead. So now I'm just going straight to my lip. So I'm going to be using like 3 color, but they are all going to be like natural, so I'll be using like 3 colors. So the first one I'll be using is this color. It's kind of natural. So I'll be using my concealer to clean the lip. Then I'll be using this light shade. We're using a lighter shade. Okay. So just go ahead and apply my gloss on it, very little portion. I'll be adding my fix, makeup fix. So just wait a little while to let the makeup fix blend in. Okay, I'll apply a little contour. So you can see the difference, like it's make this notary side look, and it brings out this arc of the lip.